Hello and welcome back. This video has been inspired by Simpler Greener Mummy. Kate over there found a solution to one of my problems, which makes me think, did I not look for a solution? Did I not look hard enough? And I just don't think I bothered looking. It didn't really occur to me until I saw her video, and then I thought, well, why didn't I find those? Why didn't I think of that? It's basically an alternative Christmas cracker. And the reason why I was pleased with this video from Kate is because we didn't have Christmas crackers last year. And previous years, I've always bought them kind of in the January sale and kept hold of them. And last year I'd said to the family, we're not having Christmas crackers, we can manage fine without them, we don't need them. You know, my children are not little. This year they are 19, 23 and 25, so they're not little children, but of course at Christmas don't we all become little children? And I thought, you know, we don't need Christmas crackers, they're so very wasteful. They come full of rubbish. No matter how much you pay for them, you buy what you think are the really good quality crackers, and they might have a better quality gift, but it's still something you don't need, don't want, probably ends up in the bin and is very wasteful. My dog's having a bit of a grumble because there's a dog outside. She better not start barking. Anyway, so I said to the family, you know, we don't need crackers, we'll manage fine without them. They're just unnecessary. Seems completely ridiculous. The idea around them seems ridiculous, that you pay too much money for a load of junk in a cardboard tube that goes bang when you pull it. And why on earth would you do this? Because once you've poured the cracker, you've got a stupid hat, a stupid joke, and a gift that will end up in the bin after Christmas, almost guaranteed. But you know what? It didn't feel right. It sounds bizarre, but the Christmas table didn't feel right without crackers. It's just one of those traditions that we do in the UK, and we have done every year since the children were little. And of course you go out for meals with your work friends or whoever, and there are always Christmas crackers on the table. So because last Christmas felt kind of odd not having crackers, and I do remember very specifically thinking, it's the crackers, there's no crackers, it doesn't feel right. So I bought these in the January sale, and I was kind of careful when I bought them because I thought, I looked to see what's in them. So they're in a cardboard box as they always are, but they've got this little plastic window, which is a shame. I may have a use for that plastic window because I'm very good at finding use for things, especially because I'm creative and my job, I've worked with children for a long time and now work with the elderly, but I usually find some kind of craft, and I think this would be good for sort of drawing stained glass windows on or something like that. Still going to end up in the bin at the end of the day though. So, and then inside you've got your cardboard crackers. So again, the cardboard can hopefully go on compost, but it does depend on the ink that's on them. So I would probably put them in recycling. But it's what's inside that I looked at, and I thought, well, actually what these have got inside, if you can see, are little racing Santas. They're probably about this big, and you wind them up and they race, and it comes with a little game board. I've opened it to have a look. It comes with a little game board, which again is cardboard, but it does have that plasticky feel to it, which affects how it can be recycled. And all you do is I've read the instructions, all you do is wind up your Santa, stick him on one of these dots around the edge, and then it's the first one to get to the middle is the winner. And I thought it'll be a little bit of fun on Christmas Day. You also get your hat and your silly joke and so on. So it's not like a really crap present that's going to go straight in the bin. Usually they're just left on the table and completely discarded. I thought we will have a little bit of fun with those, but also they are, by the looks of the picture, they are a reasonably good quality, that I would save those. So it's something we can do every Christmas, is race them on the Christmas table. And what Kate at Simpler Greener Mummy came up with, or found on the internet, I gather, and did a video on. If you don't follow her, go and have a look. She's very, very good. She's my favourite YouTuber, I think. Were these, which are called Keep This. They look like this. They came packaged like this. Now this was in a plastic bag, which was a shame, but it's probably just as well, because the day they were delivered it was absolutely tipping it down with rain, and without the plastic bag they would have been ruined. But I do believe that, you know, a cardboard package like this, you can just slap an address sticker on here and that's adequate. But no, they're in a plastic bag, and I do think they needed it. So basically, I was just looking for something that would, actually, if you open it up, they come, this is flat, which is good for storage. There you go. They're called keep this cracker. And so basically once you have assembled them, which I haven't done simply because I don't need them this year, because I've got those that I bought in the sale, and I bought 2 boxes of them, so there's 12, because we usually have 10 to 12 people around the table at Christmas. But you basically fold them in a certain way. Let's see if I can do it. Like that. So that's one half of it. And you would do the same with the other half. They come with a snap. And because they're a really decent size, so I know those little snowmen will, those little Santas rather, wind-up Santas will fit in here quite easily. And so next year we can have a, there you go. You pull it, that's the snap, so the snap will go bang, and then you can fold them flat and reuse them. And on the website they sell these little snaps, so they're £1. And they are cardboard, so they can be composted. And so next year I will use them with the Santas from this year's crackers. And because the children are not tiny children, we know it doesn't matter if they're going to, in fact we quite like traditions in our family like that, where we kind of like the crackers are going to have the Santas in, and we're going to have the little Santa race on the Christmas table, but it's going to be fun. And I'd like to think that the little plastic Santas and the little cardboard keep this crackers will be used for many years to come. I'd like to think that they might be used when I have grandchildren. Cardboard items can be kept for a long time if they are looked after. So by folding these flat and storing them away nicely at the end of the season, I'm sure that these will last for years. So there you go. Thank you very much, Kate at Simpler Greener Mummy, for bringing my attention to these Keep This Cracker. Not going to need them this year, but I did order them simply because next year I'm planning to have another no spend year, but I'm upping the ante, so I really want to try not to spend. So I sort of was looking ahead and thinking, well, I'll buy them this year, because my rules for the no spend year this year were quite lax, and I'm going to make them stricter next year. If you're interested to hear a video about that, let me know and I'll make one. But I'm very conscious that I made one last year and I didn't really follow through with it, so you may not be at all interested. But yeah, so I probably am cheating by thinking, what am I going to run out of? Let's quickly buy it before the no spend year starts. But there you go. That's all for this video. Lovely to be back. I'm feeling a lot better, and thank you for your kind comments. Let me know what sort of videos you'd like to see, and I shall endeavour to try and upload more frequently. I know I've made that promise before. I probably won't stick to it this time either. But I do have the best of intentions, trust me, and I do often sit down and start a video and never get very far. So just wanted you to be reassured that I am thinking of you and I am trying to fulfil this commitment to you, but I'm not very good at it. I fail miserably, regularly. But thanks for watching this one. Bye bye.